Hi everyone, and welcome to my Thank Cutters Friday. Today we're going to be making this little spinner card. I'm going to just show you the mechanics of it, and it's really simple. Pretty much it's just using, if you're here in Australia, it's using 2 5-cent coins to sandwich it in between there to the window slots. So let's get started. Okay, so the things we will need are the stamp sets I've used is from Sensational Season, and I'm using the cute little gingerbread man, and I'm using Greetings of the Season, which is in our mini catalogue. Both of them are in our mini catalogues too. This one comes with the coordinating dies, which is what I will be using. So the paper that I have used for this card is from the Festival Prints, and it's a really cheap pack for $11.95. You pretty much get a huge pack, 48 pages of absolute Christmas fun, but also the alternate side doesn't have to be Christmas, you can see. So it's just gorgeous. You can really just enjoy the Christmas paper, or if not, use it for another type of card as well. It doesn't have to be Christmas. So what we'll be using is just an A4 cardstock, Whisper White, cut in half. I've used a 2-inch panel, and that's going to go, so you've got, that's going to be adhered down, and then you've got that, and I'm going to emboss the bottom with the Edgelet embossing. Okay, you can see that I've taken it out of the Big Shot machine, and it's just add this gorgeous layer on this. I've got my word window punch, and I'm going to slot the cherry cobbler cardstock as further as I can in, and I'm going to follow that to keep it straight. That's why I've shoved it in as further as I can to keep that straight. And I'm just going to make my way along the edge like that, and therefore, because I followed it, there's no actual ridges inside. It's all just the same straight punch out. Alright, so now I'm going to grab my greetings, the Merry Christmas greeting, and my Versamark ink pad, and I'm just going to make sure that's inked up nice and good. Then I'm going to just stamp that down along the bottom of that cardstock, grabbing my white embossing powder, which I've shown you before. This is how I store my white embossing powder. And then I'm just going to grab my little spoon that I have inside and just flick that off. Made a little bit of a mess there, but that's nothing I can't fix up. And then what I do is I grab a brush, or grab any brush you want, and I just sweep the edges off. That's why it's kind of better if you use your embossing buddy, which I should have done, but try and not wreck it in the meantime. Just grab any edges. There. Okay, and I'm going to heat. Okay, so using my new Stampin' Up! Heat gun, I'm just going to put it on level 2, which is here, which is the furthest button. I'm just going to heat emboss. It heat embosses rather quickly with this heat gun, and it's a lot quieter than my old heat gun. And I find this one here doesn't warp the cardstock. So just finished heat embossing, and what I'm going to do too is, before I go ahead and do anything else. I'm going to shimmer mist with my already pre-made. I've shown this before, just icicle and shimmer paint in the Stampin' Up! Spritz bottles. Now I'm going to grab it's fairly bright, but it's I've got sometimes some mats that I use, some mats that I can use so I don't Alright, so pretty much, now why I would recommend spritzing this first before you go ahead and do the gingerbread man is because last time I did a gingerbread man and I left a little gingerbread man figurine image behind. So I'm just going to dry this up to speed the process up. So let's get started our gingerbread man. Now we need to stamp the gingerbread man once, and I'm going to use him in soft suede. And I'm just going to make sure he gets inked up nice and well. Look at how good that image stamped. I'm really happy with that. And then I'm going to grab my Framelit collection dies, and I'm going to use the gingerbread man. I'm going to run him through the Big Shot. Alright, so grabbing him out. Isn't he just a little cutie pie? Alright, so what we're going to do is grab the dimensionals. We're going to dimensional in between the coins, and one more dimensional to stick onto the gingerbread man like that. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to slot him in between the two 5-cent coins, and we're going to bring both edges over. Alright, so now this is what it looks like from behind, and you want to grab your dimensionals. This is where you have to apply dimensionals quite generously. I'm going to not hold back. Now because we're not getting support from the top here, you're going to have to make sure you dimensional quite a lot along the sides. So what I could do here on either side is probably fit in some of the border of the dimensionals. If I can get it off, just in those little bits. Now I am quite generous with my dimensionals. I know it looks like a lot, but I don't want this top lifting. So I'm just grabbing all the backing off. Right, so before I hit that down, I'm just going to grab my going to grab my snail and my designer series paper from that cute little festival pack. Stick this down like that, then grabbing my gingerbread man piece, and now it might be a little bit tight to start off with, so what you need to do is you need to play with it, and because the dimensional is it's hexagon, it's got a little bit of sharp edges, just run it along the cardboard just until it's comfortable, and then before you know it, your little gingerbread man is going to do your little swirlies. So as I said, you need to play with it just a little bit. Don't be shy, you want to get it all nice and smooth. And then he just runs along, isn't he cute? Oh, so gorgeous. I love this card. So I hope you liked my card. I have published it already on my my blog before and my Facebook page, but I haven't posted the actual making on how to do it, and I think it's something that, you know, you can pretty much do at home. So, and it's quite an entertaining little card. I know my kids, they just thought it was the bee's knees. So have fun with your card, and you know, not all cards have to be interactive, but this one is just a pretty simple card and pretty cute to use. So now we've got this one going. Thank you for watching my Thank Card It's Friday. See you later.